Ever since I started making YouTube videos, I've been getting comments like, can you get me a job in Iceland? Or can you help me get a job in Iceland? Or can I get a job in Iceland? And answer to all of those questions is no. But I was thinking that in this video we can go through some comments. I have my phone right here with all your comments, and it's nice to have a sense of community, but I feel like the conversation needs to be both-sided, you know, and I can't answer to all of your questions or all of your comments. So let's do it in this video. So let's first go to a video called Pros and Cons of Living in Iceland as a Foreigner. Okay, this is actually a recent comment and it says, just found your channel, I'm confused about people farting. That was my only takeaway from this whole video. So yeah, if you haven't seen that video, I have mentioned that people in public sometimes fart or burp wherever in the public, that it's kind of normalized here. Maybe I have exaggerated it a little bit. There was actually one comment from an Icelander. I will find it. There's another comment saying, they fart all the time? Good thing I don't have a sense of smell. People really focused on the farting part. Yes, I found the answer. Good video, thanks for sharing. If I may add, someone farting or burping is definitely not considered good manners here, just to make it clear. Of course, there are people who do it, but having someone fart at a restaurant eating lunch, never had that happen myself. It would not be looked upon as normal. So let's address that, because to me it happened several times. To my girlfriend it happened several times as well. We both view it as like a normal thing here. Maybe it's because we are in the countryside. Maybe if you are in Reykjavik, the capital city, it's not as common or normal. But even the fact that it happened just few times is still like 100% more times than it happened to me in my country or any other country that I've ever visited. Maybe it's not as normal as I have advertised, but still I think it's way more common to happen. I don't know. More Icelandic people, maybe comment, tell me if it's true or not. Nepotism in a country of 238,000 people, it would be impossible to hire only non-relatives. The thing is with nepotism in Iceland, I've heard that from other people, this is not from my own experience. But let's say that a person with good qualification for a position in whatever, where are you from? This is an awesome video. Thank you. I love Iceland. Where are you from? That's a question I've been getting a lot. It's funny, like I can make a video about anything and then there will be always like a comment like, oh, where are you from? Where's this gentleman from? I'm from Czech Republic. Okay, I'm gonna say that for the last time. I'm not going to reply to any more comments about where am I from. I am from Czech Republic. I live in Iceland, but I am from Czech Republic. Can you live there without any job? In Iceland, they mean. Sure, I guess. If you are actually European, if you're in the European Union and you come live here, I guess you can manage somehow, sign in the registry, pay your taxes, you know, if you do some online job, I guess. It's possible if you have the money, sure. It's not very cheap and it's very hard to get apartment or a house, so good luck. Oh yeah, someone was saying, not many activities, I would be too busy camping and hiking to be thinking about other activities. Iceland would be a dream for me. Sure. This is something that people say a lot, like when they're coming for the first time, for example, and I was like that as well. You think like, oh my god, I'm gonna be isolated, because I've mentioned in the video that you are kind of isolated, that there's not much to do, you know, there's not many activities. Like sure, you can go hiking and stuff, but once you get to know your surroundings and you discover all the little nooks and crannies, you're just revisiting places all the time. That's sometimes just not fun, you know. Sometimes you just don't feel like it, or you come from work and you're tired, so you just don't want to go outside and walk. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot from people that are coming for the first time, like, oh yes, I don't mind being isolated, you know, I don't like people anyway, or I need this like rest from everything. And then they come and after like 2 weeks they get like nervous and anxious, like, okay, this was enough. Like, what do I do now? But the thing is that that's just how it is. Like, you have to really accept the chill way of life and be ready to not do anything for not just weeks but months sometimes, you know, especially if the weather gets bad. Then yeah, that can happen very easily, that you just get stuck in the house and no will to do anything, basically. Okay, let's check the comments under the how to get a job in Iceland. There is over 200 comments there as well. This one was very funny to me. Like, this person, the first comment was, thanks for this informative video, and the second comment, like right after, like few minutes later, was, your information does not touch healthcare job. I'm sorry, I can't touch every single job opportunity in one video. Oh yeah, this person, oh my god, I read this comment and I was just like, what? I don't want to give this person even like a platform to speak, you know, but he already commented, so whatever. This person said, every Icelander knows how to work. This individual does not have to tell us. Icelanders can do variety of jobs, and then we have to teach them to foreigners how to use a broom and how to flush the toilet. So do not even think for a minute you are the top of the place here, foreigners, because you are not and never will be, except in drugs and corruption. Okay. So until here I've thought like, oh, this is some very nationalist Icelander. And then he says, God bless the United States of America, we are friend and ally to the Icelandic nation. What? So is he American but like really nationalist about Iceland? I don't get it. I don't get it. But let's go through random comments now. Yeah, this comment was kinda sweet. I saw your video on pros and cons of living in Iceland. The quality of video was awesome, but later I found you are not posting videos anymore. Your last video was 4 or 6 months ago. I think you should make regular videos. There are very less YouTubers who explain things perfectly like you. Maybe you stopped posting without of views. I think you should try trendy topics or topics people want to hear. Also, thumbnails should be better. Thumbnails should be better. Your video was really awesome. That's why I'm saying this, sorry if I said a lot. Thank you so much for watching. Yes, I haven't posted that many videos. I did try some like short micro vlogging, but that content didn't really fulfill me, and I guess it didn't really fulfill viewers as well. I guess I just needed like a creative break a little bit from YouTube. I have been thinking about it every single day, I can tell you that. I have been thinking about videos and what can I make, where should I go with this. I know that I suck with thumbnails. That's something I really want to improve. I have been trying like changing thumbnails or A/B testing thumbnails. For a single video I sometimes make 10 or even 15 different types of thumbnails that I'm just like trying to improve all the time. If you are someone who wants to focus on YouTube thumbnails and YouTube titles, you can contact me. I would be happy if I get someone to work with. I can't offer much, you know, I'm a beginning YouTuber, I'm a very small channel. So maybe like for some very small amount of money or exposure, I don't know, maybe you can work something out. I have an email address. Yes, petrheroldbusiness@gmail.com. So you can email me on that address if you are interested in working with me on thumbnails and titles. That would be amazing. I would appreciate it, and maybe we can work out something. I have never been to Iceland, but I think you presented it well for foreigners. I have found that coming to a new country and enjoying your visit is dependent on your expectations. Thank you for your presentation. When I started doing YouTube, I didn't get that many comments. It's nice now to have like hundreds of comments I can go through. But when I started, I didn't really know if people like what I'm doing. So every single nice comment I was getting, I would print out and put on a wall and I called it like appreciation wall. So when I was in a bad mood or when I was feeling down and think like, oh, why am I doing this? This is stupid, you know, like just talking to the camera all the time. And I had those moments, but then I would like look at this appreciation wall with the nice comments and I was just reading all of them. That was actually really nice. Comments like this always help. I know that people don't comment often. I don't comment often as well. I'm trying to make myself comment more in videos because I now understand how it feels to get a comment. Fortunately, I'm not getting that much hate. This is not a roll call. Please don't start hating. I feel like I have really nice comments. I really appreciate it. It's not an apathetic motto, it's supposed to be reassuring, like we'll get through this together. Yeah, so this is talking about me complaining about feta redast, which I explained that in Iceland there's this saying feta redast. When something's broken or something goes to shit or I don't know, something doesn't work out, you just say, ah, feta redast, like whatever, you know, things will work out. It is a reassuring motto, that's for sure. I just sometimes get annoyed with the application of that motto. It's not always useful. So for example, my girlfriend went for a blood check and she was waiting for the results for I don't know how long. So she called the hospital and be like, oh, so what about my blood? And they're like, yeah, sure, everything's fine, you know, don't worry. And then they called her like 5 minutes later like, oh, actually, before the blood goes to the lab, it got old, so can you come back and take the blood again? So we had to go back, take the blood again, pay some extra money that we didn't even pay before. They wouldn't even say sorry, you know, for inconvenience or whatever. They'd be like, ah, that happens, you know, just give me the 5,000 kronor and fuck off, basically. So that's what I mean. Like, not always it's convenient to have a fetaredast mindset. So I made a video called Learning to Surf in 90 Days. I made a thumbnail where it's like, too old, you know, question mark. I don't feel old. This, I have to admit, it's a little bit clickbaity. It's not, I don't think that it's impossible to learn surf in your 30s, you know, that's like, I feel like that's completely fine. But someone commented, my first surf at 63, Rosnoland, Donegal, Ireland. Nice, that's amazing. Like starting to surf in your 60s, respect. That guy was supposed to make a video, you know, learning to surf in 90 days, not me. That would be a very interesting watch, actually. Very inspiring and motivating video, well done, keep it up, and most importantly, keep enjoying the surfing. I really love the style of your videos and enjoy watching them. Thanks for sharing your passion with us. Once again, what a heartwarming comment. This is so nice. Where has this channel been all this time? The editing, the story, the honesty and passion, pure gold, rooting for you. Thank you so much. Oh my god, this is gonna make me cry. This video was so real, thanks for giving the reality of giving into something so new. I have ADHD, so I know how hard it is to focus on one exciting thing without bouncing from place to place with other hobbies that I never finish out. My goal this year is to focus on a couple things and create a serious schedule to perfect it. You earned yourself a solid subscriber, good luck on your many endeavors. Thank you for the nice comment. Yes, I don't know, I don't think I have ADHD, but I can relate to this, like, bouncing from one thing to another. Surfing stuck with me the longest as of right now, because like I got into photography, I really like taking photos, but at the moment I don't really take that many photos anymore. That's why my Instagram is kind of dead as well, because I just don't feel like taking photos that much. I'm mostly focused on surfing and surf forecast and trying to figure out how to surf more here in Iceland. Yeah, this comment, I don't know how to interpret it. Give it 10 years and you'll start to get okay. In 20 years you'll be average at best, and in 30 years you'll still be learning. If you're lucky. Surfing is way bigger than you. Passive aggressive much? Surfing is definitely one of those things that you just learn for a very long time, and it takes a lot of dedication to do. So I agree with this comment, actually. Comment on my anxiety video. Thanks for having the courage to share your story on anxiety and tips to help overcome it. With everything happening in the world today, there are a lot of anxious people looking for answers to their problems. I always enjoy your storytime videos, and it would be great if you could do them more often. I will. I definitely will. I still have some in the works. I cannot guarantee how many there are because they're not doing great. Most of the time when I'm making like a storytime video, I really enjoy making them. For me, it's really nice to do them, but they are not very popular. Maybe it's also because of the thumbnail choice. I feel like they would be nice for some people. I just don't know how to advertise them through the thumbnail and title well. But I will work on it, and there will be more. Another comment on the same video. I just thank you for talking about this so eloquently and naturally. It will help a lot of people. I had anxiety attacks when I was 27. I finally started coming around when my friends invited me to go on a trip with them around Estonia. I was terrified, but they promised to take care of me, and by the time the trip was over, I had completely turned the corner. Keep on going. I can see from what you are saying that you are well on the way. Yes, I'm okay. Right now, don't worry. I am doing very well, I think. I am very much calmed down since then. This story about the anxiety that I shared, that was from years ago. So right now I'm doing well. Thank you for your worries and wish you luck. I think we can end it here. If you have any questions or any things that you want to comment, I feel like I want to make these type of videos more often, not too often, but from time to time I would like to address some comments, because I know that you guys are out there, that you are watching some of these videos, and I feel like it would bring us closer, you know, build our small community on YouTube where we can share our stories and our thoughts on things like life and surfing in Iceland and whatever that this channel is about. I don't even know. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, click the like button, subscribe, and I will see you next time. But until then, ciao.